Welcome, everybody, and thank you for listening today. I hope you are safe and staying at home. Remember to stay alert but not worried. So, today, I will be talking about a situation everybody has a questions or concerns. It's about the effect of the economy thanks to the COVID-19 in Ecuador. Today, I have a very special guest, Nicolás Rodriguez. He's my brother, and he will be helping me clarify about this pandemic consequence in Ecuador's economy. First things first, I want to begin by saying that according to the public health research has taken approximately 33,389 samples for COVID-19 and approximately 10,398 have tested positive. There are a lot more people infected in Guayas, Guayaquil, with about 7,108 contained people, and in Pichincha, Quito, there are about 868 people infected. After clarifying this, I want to continue the topic. The United Nations stated that the global economy is expected to experience its worst recession since the Great Depression, surpassing the deep economic slump following the global financial crisis a decade ago. This affects Ecuador very much since Ecuador has been a third world country for many years. We don't have the technology or the money to afford medicine or for people to bury family members. The coronavirus is expected to hit the low and middle income countries' workers really hard because those have limited access to good health and social protection are those with higher risk of contamination. The coronavirus has caused a demand for high-income countries for manufacturing goods, and raw materials is decreasing. This is a very huge deal since Ecuador's main purpose is to export raw materials. With the decrease of raw materials, Ecuador doesn't have a way to get money. Another big impact is the demand for hand sanitizer, soap, and toilet paper rolls. These products have risen and are essential in the pandemic. Companies of these products were raising their price and taking advantage of the situation to win more money. And the ONS found out that cold and flu remedies were 10.7% more expensive in the last week of March than in the previous week. Many people can't afford to pay so much for a basic life necessity. Recently, Ecuador has received the first $25.3 million that arrived from the Inter-American Development Bank to face the coronavirus crisis. Lenin Moreno, the president, is taking extreme measures, like deciding to not pay a debt to the U.S. of $17 million and wants to dedicate those resources to combat the pandemic that has left countless deaths in homes and streets. In the whole country, it is estimated that 508,000 people could become unemployed due to the pandemic impacts of COVID-19. Also, here in Ecuador, the IMF calculates that the country will decrease a 6.3%, although a possible growth of 3.9% is projected in 2021. Now, I want to ask some questions to Nicolás. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Nicolás, can you please clarify what GDP means and how it is decreasing because of the coronavirus pandemic?
Well, in summary, GDP, which stands for Gross Domestic Product, is a way countries measure their economic productivity throughout a period of time, usually measured in a year. And because of the coronavirus pandemic, well, there is a lot of less productivity in almost every industry. People are going out less and spending less money. So the GDP is, of course, negatively affected, which important decreases for the entire world.
Do you know what is the salary decrease for those who get paid $500 monthly, for those who get paid $1,000 monthly? How do you think this will affect them both economically?
Well, it's not actually salary decrease. The salaries are going to remain the same, but for the next 9 months, each Ecuadorian that makes $500 or more is going to be forced to make a small contribution to their humanitarian fund the executive branch of the government was forced to create to cope with the upcoming necessities that the pandemic created in Ecuador. For example, a person that makes $500 a month has to give a contribution of around $3 to $4, whereas a person that makes $1,000 a month has to give a contribution of around $20. The amount doesn't represent a big percentage of the salary, so it wouldn't really affect the people that make it. But the money is going to the humanitarian fund, which is extremely needed for these circumstances because of the most vulnerable people are seeing a decrease in their life, in their quality of life. So I for once agree with the measure, and I think that for the next 9 months everybody's gonna have to because that's our duty with their country and with the rest of Ecuadorians.
Thank you, Nicolás, for being here today. Any last thoughts?
Well, no, I just hope everybody's okay, and for the time being, everybody should stay home.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.